I work during the day. I run my full-time business. So what is there? I'm not a racist. I don't talk about people's DEA parents. I don't tell people, oh, I'm glad your parents are unalived. Or I don't tell people, oh, your name is Muhammad. You definitely did the 9/11 incident. Y'all don't see me doing none of that. So be so for real. Okay? What do I do? I do tell young women, go focus on your school, focus on your careers. Don't worry about boys. Don't be thirsty like that loser. Don't be so thirsty for attention, always seeking man's attention. Focus on you. Focus on if you have babies and you're young, focus on your babies. Give your life to God. Grind hard. Hustle. Become an entrepreneur. Do what you got to do to make your life succeed. Don't be worried about these little boys who only want one thing at your age. Because they're going to get your mind all messed up. And then later on, 10 years, you're going to look back and you're going to realize that you messed up your whole life. Because you decided that you wanted to mess around and have babies. And now old dude is out there with some other chick. Be independent. Work hard. Don't depend on nobody but God. No matter how much you love a man. That's what I stand for. And if you do have children, take care of your children. Never abandon your children. Don't leave your children with your parents taking care of them 24/7 to go hang out with some random man or be a PDF. That's what I do. You feel me? That's what I influence. You could be a wife, you could be a mother, you could be a businesswoman, you could hustle, you could grind, you could be an influencer. Be a good example. Because if I did it, you could do it. If I became a mother at 18 and I struggled and I got married and I had to go through a lot of obstacles, how did I overcome? By giving my life to God. How did I overcome? By focusing on my career. How did I become self-sufficient? By thinking of ways and praying to God to help me to find different paths or different ways to monetize my life for my children so I can buy homes for them. Okay, Myra? I know you may not have one, baby, but you could do it too. Okay? And yes, I have a career because I do have my business management degree and I run a full-time business. This is my extra hustle. So I own multiple homes, multiple assets, multiple vehicles. That's what you should be focused on. You don't have to own a trucking company, but you could own any other business. Okay? So that's what I influence. And if I come on here for a little entertainment, y'all see my battles and you guys want to start crying, oh, half a so mean. Wah. Guess what? Grow a backbone, because in the real world, baby, they're going to tell you worse things. And in the real world, they're going to rip you apart and you can't cry. So you better man up, you better woman up, and you better say, you know what? Yeah. Learn to have a backbone. Okay? Stop being a crybaby for everything. Stop being so easily offended. Like I said, part of what I do is entertainment, but mostly what I do is influence. And I'm the best example. And maybe you down bad ladies that, have a lot of haters that they're like in their 60s. And I could see that they're so miserable with their life because that's exactly what they did. They were thirsty. They ended up giving their whole everything to a man. They gave up their whole life to a man. They didn't focus on their careers. They didn't do what they were supposed to do as young women. Why? Because they were like, oh, he loves me. Let me have, let me have him. Let me give up my whole life for him. And guess what? They left y'all down bad. Now y'all miserable. Now you're by yourself and you're sitting home alone and you're like, oh my God, what do I do now with my life? Because you're bored. Because it's too late for you to do what you were supposed to do when you were younger. So now what I do is I tell young ladies, young women, don't get distracted by these little boys. Focus. Get your money up. Focus on your career. Get your bag. Purchase your home. Purchase your car. Fully pay it off. Invest in a business. Do what you got to do. Later on in life, you're going to look back and you're going to be like, wow, if I was right, because I don't got to depend on nobody. A man should be an addition, an asset to your life. You guys should be a team. You guys should be a team. A man should add on to your life. You shouldn't have to depend your everything on him. Because the day of tomorrow, he wants to leave you high and dry. Guess what? You're going to sit there crying. I don't have nothing. I don't have childcare now. I don't have this. I don't have that. I don't have a car. I don't have a house. I don't have nothing. Why? Because you let that man control everything. So like I said, don't do that. Get your bag. Focus on your career. Find a craft and perfect the craft. Perfect something that you love. And once you perfect it, make a bag. And once you become independent and you're good and you're well established, guess what? I'm serious. You guys are going to remember everything I'm telling you now. Trust me. I've seen way too many stories, way too many, now so many miserable women in life. Literally miserable women in life, and they're regretting their decisions. They're regretting everything that they ever decided in life. They're regretting being so thirsty for a man and that's all you ever wanted, and then he left you with nothing. Self-love, baby. Self-love.